Hi, it's Vidal McGreen. Thank you for joining and watching the replay. This is my first live back after my holidays, and I said the topic that's coming to me is about leading the feminine way. And I suppose it resonates so much with myself that I wanted to share some tips with you today on what shifts I had to make in my own business and in my own mindset to help me to lead in a more feminine way in my business. So if you're just joining in, please pop in any questions you have below, or just say hi, give me some thumbs and hearts. I love to see them flying up the screen. And so it's briefly just some tips and experiences that I've had to apply to my business. So the first one is really allowing myself to be supported. And of course we all think we want support, and you may even invest in yourself and find out that the support didn't work. So then you become frustrated and maybe disappointed with the support that you got. That has happened to me over the years, and I had to take personal responsibility for my part in that as well. So allowing yourself to receive support. That is one of the key things that I've learned, and that I have personally had to shift around this. And it was my inner beliefs I had to shift. That's about doing the inner work and really becoming aware what's blocking you in your business and what stops you actually leading in a more feminine way. So how did I do it? I just had to do the work. I had to uncover what was stopping me from receiving support and learning how to actually receive it. And one of the key things was being part of a community, and being part of a community where I felt that I could allow myself to receive support and to feel comfortable enough to let down those barriers and let down the defences that I would have had in place from receiving support. And you might all think, wow, God, I can't believe Vidal is saying this. I can be quite inspirational and I can share my ideas, but in order to ground those things in my business, I have had to receive support. So if you're resonating with this, please give me a thumbs, give me a heart. Are you having ideas in your business and you're not actually able to bring them into implementation? This can be a big stumbling block for women in business, especially heart-centered women who are soulful and who really want to give a high service. It's easy to keep giving and giving and giving and operating from the old paradigm, but to actually make the shift, you may have it in your head how you want to operate, but to actually embody that, it takes a shift, and it is a process. And I guess you've got to be willing to step into the arena and actually play the game and actually do the work. And these are really the tips that I've had to apply in my business, and I'm sharing them here with you today, and I'm wondering, are they resonating with you? And how are you experiencing that? How is that showing up for you in your business? For me, sometimes it would mean that I'd have peaks and troughs. I'd be going really well in my business, and then things would stop. And then I'd have to look at my own self to see, rather than saying it's something externally, the feminine way is really going inside and really understanding what's happening for yourself. And this is a process, and it's a way of learning a new way to actually show up in your business. So it's exciting, and it's about allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to that vulnerability of being visible and not being perfect, okay? And I guess I always had this a need to be perfect. The things had to be really perfect before I would launch them, or things would have to be really perfect before I would think I was worthy enough to receive. So they're all intertwined, okay? So what else about leading the feminine way? I guess I'm just coming back into my work now after my holiday, and the feminine way is not putting yourself under pressure and push. I would have done that as well in my business, pushing to get results, pushing to make things work, and it doesn't work. When you're shifting into a new paradigm, into a new way of operating in the feminine way, it won't work the old way for you anymore. You have to surrender to the new way, to the new paradigm. And in my experience, the best way to do that is to work with somebody who has already taken the path, and who you feel safe and supported with, to actually follow through on that yourself, and to learn how to embody it, because it is a process. So that's the first. I've put a few tips into that now. You may have to re-listen to this and to actually hear those tips that I've shared with you there, to help you to start embodying a new way to show up in your business. So how does it help you? You become more confident, you become more grounded, and you become more in tune with your intuition. And I was very good with my intuition in my life in general, but to actually apply, this is really, I would say this is the second tip, it's really applying spirituality into your business, and being, really trusting and having faith in yourself and in the journey that you're being brought on. Because this is the road less travelled, for women who are really standing into their power and letting go of their old belief systems that no longer serve. So I would love to hear any comments you have about this. What has been your experience? How far have you come on this journey? And it's about really trusting wherever you're at in this point in time that it's perfect, and to not be comparing yourself to where other people are, just to ground yourself in the present moment and really dig deep and trust that there's a path unfolding for you. Okay, so that's my second point. And my third point then is that it's an inner game. It really is a shift in mindset and how you're thinking about yourself and your business, and seeing yourself as a businesswoman. I've got really clear that my page now is really to support women in business, to help to implement projects. As a experienced project manager and leader, I'm now sharing my gifts and using my gifts that I've probably hidden and not using enough in my business. I have been involved in training and mentoring over the last 5 to 7 years, and it's like I've been embodying all of this at a deeper level, and now it's time for me to serve and to share that at a deeper level. So I'm not here to promote anything today. I'm just here to just reconnect with you all, and to let you know I am working on things, and I'm putting some offers together, and it's about embodying all of this that I'm talking about today, to help you to lead in a more feminine way, so that you're more confident in your business, so that you can increase your income, increase your rates, but feeling on purpose as well, really feeling connected to the mission and what you're here to do in your business. Because I firmly believe, throughout my whole journey, my process has been about really coming home to myself, owning my gifts, owning my value, and then being able, the process that I've had to go through is to help other women to do the same. It's like I've had to walk the path, and now it's time to help other women on this path. And I have been working on this in different ways with women over the last, since I started my business in 2004. So I guess that's 15 years of my business. I'm now ready to serve at a deeper level. So it's exciting, it's scary, and I'm looking forward to doing this and to really helping you in your business. So I think that's it. It's about embodying leadership, embodying this feminine leadership, that you can live the life that you want and that you desire. And yesterday I actually updated my vision board, because I knew I'd had one before, and I just went and I did it within a half an hour. I just got together and got all the pieces from a magazine, and as usual, when I go to do it, all the things just come automatically to me because I've been writing about them. So it's a good thing. If one thing you can do from this live today is create a new vision board. Really get clear on your desires, what it is you want in your life. And when I look back at vision boards that I've created in my business and life, you know, it's interesting that they do come true. And even sometimes they go beyond what I had actually asked in my vision board. So you've got to remember to ask, knock and you shall receive. But there's a way to do this that has to be in alignment. And when it's out of alignment, and that's what happened for me, I wasn't in full alignment. But when you become into alignment, it becomes much more easier to do this, to lead the feminine way, led by spirit and by your intuition. So that's my live. It's 10 past. I said I'd just come in and do a short live just to reconnect here on the page, to say hello, and let me know what is the one thing that stands out for you about leading the feminine way. What is it that resonates with you from this live? And I would love to hear your comments. And I will be back on my page doing some lives every week to keep you, or not to keep you on track, but to help you stay on track, and also to help you to lead the feminine way. Okay, so as I step forward in doing this more in my business, I'm helping you as well to step forward in your business, leading the feminine way. I call it's feminine leadership, and you know, I think I actually had that name on my business Facebook page at the beginning, and I've gone through many variations over the years, and it's back to the same thing. But what I've learned is it's who we are being when we show up. You know, being our authentic selves, being real, and I want to really help you now, you know, to serve in a way that will support you, whether it's a large project you have and you want to work one-on-one with me, or whether it's you want to become part of some of my community. So stay in touch, stay tuned here on my page, and exciting things and offers will be, as I trust and allow myself to let them come through me, rather than you know, creating something. I'm letting this come through me now. So I will be back here to let you know how this offer is going to unfold. So it's a matter of trusting as well. So I'm demonstrating here fully for you the feminine leadership model, being authentic, being vulnerable, being real. So that's it. Fidelma Green, business consultant and coach for sensitive, soulful, smart women in business who really want to step up and lead the feminine way, and make a difference and still love what you do and get paid well. That's it in a nutshell. So thank you for tuning in. Take care. Please share this with your friends and colleagues. I really appreciate because you never know who needs this message today, to inspire them to, you know, to keep motivated, to keep going, regardless what's happening. Trust and remember to ask. Okay, take care. Bye. Fidelma Green.